them off course. Welcome to beautiful Boone, North Carolina, Kid Brewer Stadium, home of the App State Mountaineers. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Shaw. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Appalachian State's offense will have the football first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Looking for room, it's Cook. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. And the Mountaineers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. To the air, it's Nickel. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. So Georgia Southern's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. When you get to this point in the season, Jesse, and you're in the Heisman Trophy race like this guy is, every decision, every play, every move will be magnified today.
No question this guy has the numbers, but what he's also had is Heisman moments in big games with a lot of people watching. He has stepped up, and he's played his best football from the quarterback position. And, David, I think that's the biggest key now here at the end of the season for him, determining whether or not he can win the trophy.
And we're voters, Jesse, right? That's what we look for. Like, were you big time when your team needed the most, when you played great competition? And so far, he's checking all the boxes, man. He's been elite of elite. Finishing the season strong right here could be the final cherry on the sundae.
Inside the 25. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The Eagles trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. And the sack all the way back at the 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's nickel. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Got his man downfield. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harper. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on first down. There's the pressure. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. And now on second down for this offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Guys, let's chat about App State. It can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Got him in. It's Sanchez.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Oh, man, this could have disaster written all over it. Going for it inside their own fort. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They'll go to the ground. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Got it set up on the outside. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Dropping back, it's Hill. Going to take a shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. This crowd in Boone, North Carolina, they are showing out on this big third down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. snagged in the middle. It's Cook. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last. Breaks into the open. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the ground with the back. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Quick completion to the right. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the returner is stopped. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Now the play fake. Looking for a big gain. Wide open, he makes the catch. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Nickel. Fires to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Grab near the sticks. It's Charles. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds a man on the left. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. The Mountaineers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Dead center perfect. This is now a 7-point game.
and you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. And the veteran presence is obvious for this senior behind center. He's been turnover-free. They're moving the ball up and down the field. A really mature performance. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
The Appalachian State faithful raising the roof and trying to help the Mountaineers on third down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Looking for a deep man. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looks it in at the 40. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking for a man. It's Nickel. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying him out there.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. The give to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He lets it fly. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He's not afraid to go deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's nickel. Got a man. It's Cook. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his man. It's Harper. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The kick is on its way. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Just over 30 seconds to play here in the first half as they take over 1st and 10. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll take the deep shot. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw it. Completes it in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To throw, it's screen. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Sanchez. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. They'll keep it on the ground. Jukes his way for more. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Amatova. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Eagles.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Wake Forest is getting blitzed right now at home in front of that loyal fan base. Loyal, but my goodness, that's being tested today. They're trailing by 14 to SMU. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They've got the screen set up. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. And the Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Nickel. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to the back. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Working that left side. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Mountaineers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. The 40. The 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Eagles. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And that's the kind of play that can win you the game. You're on defense. It looks like the opponent's just going to run it in for an easy touchdown, but you create the takeaway, you scoop and score. It's a game-changing play. It's a momentum-changing play, and you can see on the sideline right now, they are completely galvanized by that defensive score.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Looking to pass. It's Nickel. Got his man quickly. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake. Quick strike complete. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. To the air on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Turning it on. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. The give to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Mountaineers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll run the option. Quick toss. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Are forced to settle for 3. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pulls and fires complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Hill. Flushed out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Unloads quickly. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. They go to the ground. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We reach the end of the period. Georgia Southern is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This crowd in Boone, North Carolina, they are showing out on this big 3rd down. grab near the marker. It's Amatova. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. The Eagles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. To the air, it's Green. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. And the punishment has been extended. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Touchdown, Eagles! The defense takes matters into its own hands. They put up another score here in the fourth, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business. As an offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Nickel. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a grab deep. Open spaces. Touchdown, Appalachian State. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing the go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, rotating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Kentucky is in trouble right now, and unless something drastic changes, we're looking at Wildcat on the menu tonight in Lexington. They're trailing by 39 to Louisville. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader. And he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
Wants to fire on second down. He lets one fly deep. It's him in stride inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're...
Touchdown, Eagles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are ever closer to win number 10 on the season.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And he's going to bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. This offense looking at a third down after that last completion. Looking downfield, it's Nickel. He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team.
Number 16, Hans punts it away.
He'll return it from around the 50. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. And they've gotten a superb performance from their senior quarterback. And the QB has more than had his way, just lighting up the secondary and the scoreboard, Jesse.
Yeah, and Breeze, talking to the coaches coming into this one, they felt like they had a real opportunity in this game to throw the football with success, understanding just how talented their quarterback is. And he's really answered the bell. He's done a really nice job with his decisions. He's played on time. He's been accurate. And this offense has been up and down the field in large part because of how well their quarterback is playing.
Power football with the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Floating away. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them. Here on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Really tough on an offense. Third and long, it's tough to know you're passing the football. They know you're passing the football. I'm going to rush the passer. I'm going to drop back deep, make you throw the ball underneath. But, you know, quarterbacks also want to force that football and try to get that first down. He does there, and that's why he creates the turnover.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Great place to start for this offense. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Unloads to the right. He's got it on the move. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers, in the top 10 in total TDs running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Fielded in the end zone, it's off. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one.
That's a live ball. Scoops it up, still a live ball. I don't know if it was luck, and let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Makes him talk to the hand. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the fourth quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's nickel. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. And the Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gonna let it fly. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He'll take another shot here. He's got it inside the 30. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.